The book of Exodus tells a powerful and timeless story, one that has inspired countless generations. It's a story of hope, faith, and the incredible power of God to change lives, even in the most desperate circumstances. At its heart, it's the story of the Israelites, a people who endured unimaginable hardship and suffering. For generations, they were slaves in Egypt, forced to labor under harsh conditions. But God saw their pain and heard their cries for help. He wanted to set them free and give them a new beginning. To accomplish this, God chose Moses, a humble man with a courageous heart, to lead them out of Egypt and into freedom. Exodus chapter 14, verse 13, captures a pivotal moment in their journey. It shares a very important message from God to his people, a message that echoes through the ages. This message still resonates today, offering comfort and strength in times of fear and uncertainty. God's words to the Israelites, "Do not be afraid," remind us that faith can overcome even the greatest challenges. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. These words are a call to trust, to hold on, and to believe that God is working, even when we cannot see the way forward. Imagine the fear and anxiety the Israelites must have felt as they stood trapped between the Red Sea and the powerful Egyptian army. Their situation seemed hopeless, with nowhere to run and no way out. The roar of the sea before them and the thunder of chariots behind must have filled their hearts with terror. Just imagine their fear. It was a moment of true crisis. In that moment, many must have felt completely hopeless, overwhelmed by the danger and uncertainty that surrounded them. But God, in his infinite wisdom and mercy, offered them these words of reassurance. He reminded them that they were not alone, and that he was in control, even when everything seemed lost. This verse speaks to us even today, reminding us that God's promises are for all people, in every generation. When we face our own Red Seas, we can find hope in his words. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, God is with us, guiding us through the storms and leading us toward the light. He is our protector, our guide, and our deliverer. No matter what we face, we can trust that God will make a way, just as he did for the Israelites so long ago. Do not be afraid. These 4 simple words carry immense power. They're a direct command from God, a loving instruction to quiet our anxious hearts. Fear is a natural human emotion. We all experience it. But when fear threatens to overwhelm us, we have to remember whose we are. We belong to God. He is in control. He knows exactly what we're going through. And he promises to never leave us nor forsake us. When God says, "Do not be afraid," he's not dismissing our fears. He acknowledges them. But he's also offering us something greater than our fear, his peace. He invites us to lay our burdens at his feet and trust in his unwavering love. Stand firm. This is a call to action. It's a reminder that our faith is not passive. It actually requires us to stand strong in our belief, even when everything around us seems to be falling apart. Standing firm means trusting in God's plan, even when we don't understand it. It means holding on to his promises, even when we can't see the way forward. It means choosing faith over fear, hope over despair. Think of a captain navigating a ship through a storm. He doesn't jump overboard in panic. Instead, he holds steady, trusting in the strength of his ship and the guidance of his compass. In the same way, we are called to stand firm in our faith, knowing that God is our anchor in the storm. And you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. God doesn't just promise to deliver us. He promises that we will witness his deliverance. We will see his power at work in our lives. This is a powerful reminder that God is a God of miracles. He can do the impossible. He can part seas. He can move mountains. He can make a way where there seems to be no way. Sometimes God's deliverance is immediate and dramatic, like the parting of the Red Sea. Other times it's a slow and steady process, like a seed growing into a mighty tree. But in his time, God will always deliver us. He will always make good on his promises. We simply need to trust him. Life is full of challenges. There will be times when we face fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But Exodus chapter 14, verse 13 reminds us that we don't have to face these challenges alone. We have a God who loves us unconditionally, who fights for us, and who promises to never leave our side. When we remember this, we find strength for the journey. We find hope in the midst of despair. We are reminded that our struggles are temporary, but God's love and faithfulness are eternal. He is our rock, our fortress, our ever-present help in times of trouble. Even when we stumble or fall, He is there to lift us up and set our feet on solid ground. In the New Testament, Jesus echoes this message of hope and courage, reminding us that we are never truly alone. Throughout His ministry, He reassured His followers that no matter what challenges they faced, He would remain by their side. His words were not just for those who walked with Him 2,000 years ago, but for every person who seeks comfort and strength today. He tells His disciples, "And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age." This powerful promise is a source of unshakable hope, assuring us that His presence is not limited by time or circumstance. This promise of Jesus' constant presence brings immense comfort and encouragement, especially in moments when life feels overwhelming or uncertain. Knowing that He walks with us gives us the courage to face each day with renewed faith. We are never alone in our struggles. Even when we feel isolated or misunderstood, Jesus is there, offering His unwavering support and love. Jesus walks with us through every valley, every storm, every season of life. Whether we are celebrating moments of joy or enduring times of hardship, His presence remains constant and faithful. He understands our pain, our fears, and our doubts because He experienced them firsthand. Jesus knows what it means to feel sorrow, to face temptation, and to endure suffering. He is not a distant God, removed from our suffering. Instead, He draws near to us, sharing in our burdens and offering us His peace. He is a compassionate Savior who weeps with us, rejoices with us, and carries us when we are too weak to walk on our own. His love is personal, tender, and ever-present. His presence is our strength, our hope, and our assurance that we will overcome every obstacle in this life. With Jesus by our side, we can face the future with confidence, knowing that we are held in His loving embrace. Exodus chapter 14 verse 13 is more than just a historical account. It is a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness to His people, even in the most desperate of circumstances. When the Israelites stood trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's advancing army, fear threatened to overwhelm them. Yet in that moment, God spoke words of assurance through Moses, calling them to stand firm and witness His salvation. This passage is a timeless message of hope and encouragement for every believer, no matter what challenges we face today. It tells us that God's promises are not limited by our circumstances or by what seems possible to us. His power is greater than any obstacle, and His love for us never fails. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we can stand firm, knowing that God is on our side. When we feel surrounded by difficulties or uncertainty, we can draw strength from the knowledge that God is fighting for us, just as He did for the Israelites. He is our protector, our deliverer, and our ever-present help in times of trouble. No matter how dark the night may seem, His light breaks through, guiding us and giving us hope for a new day. When we choose to trust in Him, to stand firm in our faith, we open ourselves up to experience His miraculous power in our lives. Our prayers become a lifeline, connecting us to the One who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. We can face the future with confidence, not because we are strong in ourselves, but because we serve a mighty God who has already won the victory. Each step we take in faith is a step into the promises He has prepared for us, and we can walk forward knowing He goes before us. Let us therefore hold fast to the promises of God, knowing that He who began a good work in us will carry it on to completion. Even when the journey is long or the path is uncertain, His faithfulness remains our anchor. Our future is filled with hope, for it is held securely in the hands of the Almighty. As we embrace His promises, we can rest assured that He is working all things together for our good, and that His love will never let us go.